Where's the camera? Right here, head. Hey! Thanks for joining us today. I'm so excited for this program and the new things that we're doing, and I hope this goes very smoothly, but I feel very comfortable with my best friend here, Winston freaking Gaines Entertainment's in the house.
Introduction extraordinaire.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. And I see you brought me a snack.
I did.
Because
Cheers.
your boy is thirsty.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So COVID announcement, Winston and I have been kicking it since COVID, working together and partying, so he's in my circle. Hence why I also wanted to invite him over because we've been breathing the same air the whole time. and I trust him. So that's why we have no mask on. So that's why he's a safe bet. But,
I respect that.
Well, cool. I'm so excited for you to be here.
Well, I'm glad to be here too. First of all, y'all, this is not like a test kitchen. This is a real kitchen. And
It's just my house.
it's kind of nice in here. So if you ever get a chance to come visit Adesuwa in person, it's going to be worth the trip.
Yeah,
This house is huge.
It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I told you bring your. I'm mad you didn't bring your daughter with you so she can go swimming in the pool.
That's a whole nother story that I'll tell y'all
Alright,
on my
fine.
story somewhere else.
Cool. Well, I wanted to just tell you guys like why we're doing this and how this all came along. So the directors of comms every year tend to have their own initiative. So Melvin last year did an awesome job with Melvin Poppins, and I just knew that that was like his thing and that's his brand. So I went to my bestie over here, my other friend Art, and I was like, what do I do? What's my thing? And they were like, dude, you cook. Do a cooking show. People will come over. So the point of this is for not really, yes, you get to cook with me and learn some great food, but also you can bring your family's recipes. You can come in here, and I just really want to learn from you and your brand. Winston and I have been friends for, 5 years? 4 or 5
Something
years
like
like
that.
that. So, and I can tell you, like, I talk to him about everything, and we're not even in the same business, and he gives me such good advice, and all of you guys do. So this is why we really wanted to do a program where you can come over and just teach us all something. We can learn from each other and learn a whole lot more about you, especially during these times where we're not talking to each other every day. So that's what this is all about.
I really like the idea. I
Thanks,
really like it.
Winston.
But big shout out to Melvin because those pop-ins, choice.
So
I like those. I really like the
was like, how do
pop-ins.
I raise the bar? I was like, Melvin already like shut it down.
Yeah.
So like, what am I gonna do? So
Yeah.
I figured I'll just win your hearts by feeding you.
Let's go.
So cool. Well, I made an appetizer. I don't know if you're starving.
Yes,
I
I
know
am.
you said you were doing like a great deed in the world today. So.
Yeah, we did a pop-up
Grab
today
this for
for
you.
Meals on Wheels San Antonio, where we basically pulled up out of the blue and brought them cookies and ice cream because why not? You know what I mean? So
Well,
we just,
I made roasted tomatoes. If you follow me on Instagram, on my personal page, I'll post some pictures of the setup. I think I might have posted one today just being with a bunch of randomness. But
Just
I made
nice.
roasted tomatoes in the oven. How you do it, you toss your tomatoes in olive oil, salt, pepper, and you can even add a little bit of sugar. That's your Paris trick. And you can put them in the oven on 425 and watch them closely. It takes about 20 minutes. And then what I did is I just let them cool down to room temperature. I don't really love cold tomatoes, so I didn't put them in the fridge. However, you totally can. And then I purchased some burrata. I need a lesson. Tim, the girl, you're coming up too because we gotta make burrata together. So I purchased some burrata, and then I made some herb crusted focaccia. So Winston and I could have a snack and kick it today while we make this awesome pasta. So also what I did, because I didn't want us to be here all night. I love y'all, but I know you have a life, and so do we. we have a pool to jump in. So I went ahead and I did all of our mise en place. If you watch Food Network, you know what that means. If you don't, it pretty much means I set us up for success.
there you go. Let's get
So
it.
I chopped up everything. I will tell you a little bit about what I did real quick so that way when Winston's talking, you're not interrupted. So
Cool.
I have the zucchini. I ended up, so I know that there's a question about what is grams. So in traditional cooking settings, any kind of real kitchen, we always measure everything with grams because it's very accurate. It's not like ounces where you might be a half ounce and you don't know it. Grams are very specific. So Campbell and I went to school together at Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, France. And we have this thing there called clean eating. Like people like to eat really healthy food that makes them feel really good. So Campbell, because I'm jealous of her story. She is American and met a nice man, and now she lives in the Netherlands and living the best life. It's fine, Campbell. Not mad about it. She also went on a little trip for one, like a mommy vacation. Jealous of that too. but it's fine. So
Respect.
Campbell.
I respect that.
But because she's in Europe, she still uses grams because it's just the way that we do stuff. So I'll tell you what I use. I use 3 zucchinis from HEB, so normal size zucchinis. That's how I got that. I bought my lovely My HEB sausage, and I browned Monica, my sous chef Monica helped me brown it up. So that's what we did. I cut it out of the casing, which is taking the skin off, and I put it in there and I browned it so it looked like kind of like sausage.
Got it.
What else? We have some, I don't like black olives, so I did modify. I'm not a fan of black olives. I don't know if you are either.
I'm olive.
Okay, well I did call Kamada olives.
Okay, something different.
Yes, which is like what you find in Greek salad.
Okay.
I like those better. And what I did too, because I don't like the way that they are so salty, so what I did is I soaked them 2 times. I soaked them in water for about 30 minutes, drained that water, soaked them again, and so if you taste them now, Winston, they're gonna taste like, I can get you a spoon. We got this set up. If you taste them now, I know you don't like olives, but they're good. They really don't taste like an olive anymore. They're just kind of like, the salt's gone, the pungent, you might like them. I don't know, I'm gonna put them in your food, so you're gonna eat it either way. So you can try it. Oh, faking. All right.
That's not my thing. I can't do the olives, y'all.
I soaked them out so they don't taste like too much of anything.
Okay.
Garlic. Normally, I'll tell you my secret. I'm a mom and I'm busy.
Okay.
So for Winston, because he's here and he's special, I took an elephant garlic and I chopped it up by hand for you. But normally I buy the tube of garlic paste that I use, and that's what I like. But
that'll get you by.
It makes it quick. You
Okay.
know, I make pasta in 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
This I chopped up by hand for you. So it's chopped up fresh garlic. I have some
Respect.
julienne basil that I made. I couldn't find the double tomato paste, but I did find triple reduced tomato paste. And so that is what's in here.
So just get you some paste. You're good.
Tomato paste, yeah. I got the fancy kind because you're fancy. Parmesan cheese. Ooh, this is what I did for you. I did make my own pesto
Let's
for you.
go. Come on. See,
I made you.
This olive situation, y'all can keep that. But this right here.
I made this from you. So I put basil in a blender, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, and a lot of garlic, a little bit of salt, lemon juice, made this, baked it for you.
Yes.
If you want to take some home, I have extra for Tanya, because I don't forget about my real friends.
I guess I don't get to hold it, y'all.
No, you don't.
All
But
right,
you can hold
cool.
this one. This one's red. This one's red pesto. I also made that. I don't really like, in Europe, the pesto and the cans are very different. Here, I find them not to be so great, so I made this one from scratch. With that one, it's walnuts, some peppers, salt, pepper, olive oil. If you want the recipe, text me, hit me up, message me. I'll let you in on it.
Hey, shout out to my nails too for being semi-clean for this.
Well, thank you.
I didn't realize we were going to be doing these close-ups with the camera over here.
Okay, last 2 things I did today. Chopped up a bunch of leeks. Do you know what a leek is?
No.
Okay. A leek is like a really long vegetable. It kind of has like an oniony flavor and texture. It's a little bit weaker.
Okay.
They do cook harder and they will burn faster. So kind of like a good way if you don't really want like a harsh onion. Leeks are great. Leeks
more
are
mild.
very European. The problem with the leeks in the States is you have to buy 2 big old ones. So you might only need a 1/4 cup, which is nothing.
But you have to buy the whole thing?
too. So therefore you can go make quiche Lorraines with them. They're really good in anything like stews, stocks, whatever you want to do with the leek. It's awesome. If you buy them and you're stuck, call me. I'll help you out. And the last thing I did for you, when I roasted these tomatoes, I did the same thing to these peppers. So I just bought the tricolor pepper pack from HEB, from my HEB. And my HEB. And I roasted them. I put salt, pepper, and olive oil.
Not sponsored whatsoever. Just
not sponsored, because I sure did pay the whole bill. But HEB, if you're watching, I'm doing this every single month. And I do accept Visa gift cards. I'm just saying.
Heb life. You know what it is.
But I put my olive oil in there, salt, pepper, roasted on the same pan as these. And then make sure when you're roasting vegetables, my biggest tip to you, so you don't get stuck with a big old mess, because I don't want you calling me saying come over and wash my dishes. Lay foil down. That way, literally, all the juices are gonna come out. They're gonna caramelize. They're gonna look brown and dark. But if you don't put foil down, I hope you have a dishwasher.
Everywhere.
So.
Julie has a question.
Julie, hi, Julie.
Can you use green onions?
You can use green onions in place of leeks. They work. It's not gonna be like green onions are good at the end of cooking. Like the white stalky part of the green onions, this would be good to replace a leek. The green part won't hold up long enough, just so you know. Like it'll get soggy. But even when you use a leek, like I don't use the top green parts, I use the white part, but I save the green parts and I freeze them. And when I make vegetable stock, I save all my vegetable trimmings. When I make vegetable stock, I just throw them all into a pot and make vegetable stock. So
Got you.
you can totally save whatever you don't use.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's enough about me. You want to plate? Tell me about you, Winston. Who are you?
my name's Winston, guys, with Gaines Entertainment. If you don't know who I am, you need to know who I am. We need to connect somehow, some way. Big shout out to my friends here from ILEA. You guys can't see it right now, but there's like 40 people in this house right now.
Hanging out.
I'm kidding. There's like 5 of us.
People are making it happen, though.
But all the really, really important people in the ILEA San Antonio chapter are here, and I'm excited just to be in the presence. The cologne smells really good. I'll just say that. How about that? Columbia,
Hi.
Minnesota. What is
Columbia,
up?
Minnesota, Columbia, Mississippi, because that might be my family. Hi, fam, whoever that is. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Auntie Evelyn. Thanks for kicking in. You're so sweet. I knew you always loved me. Where's Ada? She's supposed to be my favorite, right?
Mississippi in
That's
the
where
house.
we're from. Where are you from, Winston?
I am from Houston originally, so if I have anybody in here that's Houston based or from that neck of the woods, drop a comment and let us know.
How did you get to San Antonio?
I got here originally because I wanted to go to UTSA. So enrolled, went to school, and doing my thing in there for a while, and immediately dropped out.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was
All
a
right,
great
Cayenne.
experience. It was a really, really good experience, and most of the stuff I know now, I attribute to my years at UTSA.
How many years were you there?
3
Okay.
years, and then
You dropped out at 3 years. You were almost done.
listen, Linda,
All right.
listen.
All right. Sorry.
Everything happens for a reason, okay? But today we're talking about cooking.
Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so what made you get into the DJ thing? Do you
That's
like it?
good, yeah.
That you good? So I
Yeah,
made
yeah.
this like oil. We have this Texas olive oil. My aunt Evelyn, she went with us to this Texas olive oil thing. We have a subscription. We get flavored oil. So I make some flavored oils, and I love my secret ingredient now is like pomegranate. I don't know. I'll post a picture. This pomegranate like glazed stuff you buy in the jar, it's like best. It's like kind of sour. It's really good.
Mhm.
And I add garlic to it, salt, pepper, boop, boop, drizzle all over. You're welcome.
This is good.
Happy I could feed you.
Yeah.
I've only been begging him to come over for like, I don't know, 5 years. Anywho. Okay, so you had to get into DJing. What did you like? What's the story? What's the background? So you were at college.
Yeah, I was in college, and basically, like, there was a void at the university at the time, and the guys that were DJing on campus were like guys that would just DJ what they liked. Like they were what I call type DJs. I only do EDM. I only do hip hop. I only do whatever.
I like EDM.
I like EDM too, but that's where I came in. And I saw an opportunity to be the guy that played a little bit of everything because that's me. I like to play all types of stuff. So from there, I was like, I want to be a DJ.
Okay.
And then slowly but surely, working my way through the nightlife scene, I fell into the event industry. And then everything just kind of took off from there.
So like how far into your college career were you when you decided like, hey, I want to be a DJ?
I think it was like year 2.
And did you go like, how do you train for that? Like, how do I become a DJ? Can I become a DJ?
So much time was spent in my dorm just playing music. And I have friends right now today that I could call and be like, do you remember? And they remember like going to my dorm and just listening to me play for hours and hours and hours. And that's what I was doing. I was just working on something that I didn't even know was going to be my lifelong craft.
How much did your first turntable cost?
Oh man, my first turntable. It wasn't even like a legit turntable. It was like a what we call a MIDI controller, which was like smaller than this pot. But that thing was like $279. But at the
Get
time,
that out of the way.
yeah, at the time, $279 was $3,000 because your boy was broke. But I made it happen. I got it, and then I just started doing more and more and more. And word got out that I could actually like do whole events by myself. Then the school started hiring me.
Oh,
And
cool.
that's when I realized, like in my head, oh, I could do this, but
Like,
it
why
doesn't
am I
just
paying
have to
you when you
be.
should be paying me?
Hey, it doesn't have to be clubs and bars. And that's when I kind of realized that is when the school was like, we have events and we could use you for these events. So just took off from there.
Cool. Do you,
Remember when you were DJing at the bars?
yeah. Do you like still go to bars sometimes? Do you ever have like an aching like a thing like I just want to see new people be in it?
No, only when I'm on the road. Like if I go on the road and I have time, like I have a couple of hours, I want to eat this so bad. I have a couple of hours, I'll go to a club or something and listen to other DJs to see what moves that audience.
Cool.
But here in San Antonio, I kind of get
figured
the
it out?
drift. Like
Kind of set the drift? Or did
no,
you get the
no, no,
drift?
no. I just kind of have my finger on the pulse of what's going on in the nightlife scene.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the DJs on my staff, they work in the clubs and the bars every single week. So
cool.
I know what's going on no matter what.
I know you talked about that. I'll let you eat your bread. So we'll start cooking. I'm going to make you cook. Okay. So you're going to put some olive oil. I know she said like 10 tablespoons of olive oil. I think it's half of the olive oil right now. We're not going to put half the olive oil because we added sausage. Sausage has fat. It's going to make it a little bit oilier. So we just need enough olive oil in there to coat the bottom of the pan.
Got it. I can do that.
Okay.
I'm more of a hot pocket guy, by the way, y'all.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you cook?
I'm not really the cook at the house.
Well, you're going to cook tonight.
We're about to cook together.
Tanya's always cooking. That's why I needed to bring Tanya so she could teach you some of those treats she be making. Her page looks so good.
She does some things.
She says hi.
Hi, Crystal.
That's my girl. Big
All right,
shout
you're gonna
out.
dump in all of these leeks.
All of these leaks.
Yep. You want your pan on like medium heat. I know we're not on my stove, we're on my portable stove. And then you're going to dump in all of the zucchini.
First thing though is seriously, y'all, wash your hands, man. Come on. You invite me to your house to eat. I'm sitting around. We're doing the dinner party thing. My guy, if I don't see you go to that station first to start washing your hands, I'm not eating your food. We can open up a bag of chips and pass that around. But I need you to wash them hands, especially right now.
I washed my hands.
I washed mine too prior.
We did wash our hands before we started. Pepperoni or ham? I'm totally like a pepperoni kind of person. I'm totally like Italian. Saucisson is what we call them in France. We had like, it was the cheapest meal in Paris, if you believe it.
Really?
The cheapest meal. I would go to Carrefour and I would get a thing of saucisson, which is like salami. And
I like
then
that name.
Saucisson, right? And then I would get I would get some goat cheese. I'm addicted to goat cheese still to this day. And I would go to my little wine shop. So I would go Carrefour first, is here. Then my wine shop was next to me. I would get like the cheapest bottle of wine, like I don't even know, like €3, €4, €5. It's still like $8-10 here now.
Okay.
And then I would go to the baguette, the bakery, the boulangerie, right across the street from me. And I would get a baguette, and I would go sit on my balcony, and I would watch the light from the Eiffel Tower go up and down. It was the best experience in my life. But it was the cheapest meal. It probably cost me, I don't know, €10 total. When like you went to a restaurant, you were paying like €30. My lunch, my parents loved it. My lunch was like, my lunches were like €40.
Resourceful.
Actually, they were like, "What are you eating for dinner tonight?" I'm like, "Not Mr. Pho. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go. I'm not eating sushi tonight." Because I had a sushi guy. When you walked in my apartment, I had a sushi guy right here, and I had a pho place right there.
Same thing
That
over
was
and
all I
over.
had. So that was it. It was like, and I could walk, and I had this one path. I'm not walking around Paris. I had this one path from my school to my house, and I was like, "This is what we're gonna hit up." So it was Carrefour wine and bread, or it was pho or sushi.
You're getting three things.
What's in my wine glass? It's just small bot. It's nothing fancy. I just had it. I
Is this the
used it
cutaway
for
shot?
this. We were hurrying. So that's what we grabbed. I used it for the food, and I was like, I think it's from Costco. I think it's Costco Malbec. Don't judge me. I know I'm sommelier. Don't judge me. Hopefully, Monsieur Ramage is not watching right now. It's this
2017.
really expensive Malbec from Italy. Italy.
That's one thing too that
We're gonna put a
I'm
lid on
really
that.
big into is don't be bougie for me.
Well, I
Cook-
told
cook
Winston,
what you know how to
I
cook.
was like, "Do you want wine or water?" And we were like running, and I was like, "We're gonna drink this Malbec that I just opened, and we're not even gonna talk about it. We're just gonna move on." So what we did, we had the oil in there, the leeks, the zucchini. We closed the lid. We can have the garlic. Let's add the garlic.
Let's add the garlic.
Let's add the garlic. Why not? So I love these. I got these from Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. I don't know what packages are coming every day. It's like Christmas every day. So, but these spatulas, if you want them, let me know. Text me. They are high heat. So they can go up to like 600 degrees.
Okay.
My mother likes it because I always use spatulas and pans. And so for this one, they won't actually melt in the kitchen. So I love it. You can just close the lid. And then I'm going to tell my best friend Alexa to make sure I don't burn my house down. Hey Alexa, can you set a 5-minute timer, please?
5 minutes, starting
I don't know how y'all lived your whole lives without this technology. Like that lady right there, that's the best. That's the best free help I've ever had in my life.
Me and Siri, we have conversations all the time.
Relationship. But I call my Alexa because she can't hear. Like sometimes she can't hear me, so I call her an old lady. And we talk about how she's got Alzheimer's because sometimes I set a timer and she forgets the timer, which is really not cool.
No, that's on you. That's on you.
Her. That's
Technology
her.
can't do it all.
That's her. But she's okay. She's been part of the family for a little bit, so she's cool. All right, so now I know about you before. So then you started your DJ business. Was it always Gaines Entertainment, or did you have like some cool, like, where'd the DJ Gumby thing come from?
Yeah, so Gumby actually came from the original cartoon.
Yeah.
And basically in the cartoon, he changes into whatever he needs to get them out of certain situations. So if they need a ladder, he'll like turn it to a ladder. If they need a plane, he turns it to a plane. So, like I alluded to earlier, I noticed at the time when I started out that everybody was like, I play this, I play this, I play this. But again, I was like, no, I want to play everything. So I kind of came up with the name that way, just by connecting the dots. And so initially, it was just me, obviously, just being a DJ by myself. So anytime someone booked me, it was just that. I'm booking Gumby. And then I was like, all right, I need more people because I was getting tired. And once I got more people, I changed over to my last name, which is Gaines Entertainment.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to copy Chip and Joanna. I was first, actually.
Okay. I'll let them know that.
Let them know.
We'll call them.
Let them know.
We'll go visit them.
But yeah, Gaines Entertainment has been, I think right now we're pretty much known for just being progressive, forward-thinking, and just always delivering great customer service with our shows. That's pretty much it.
I like how you like labeled all your. I don't know if you've ever seen Winston's cars, but I'm kind of jealous. I need this. Hence why we're doing it's part of the rebranding, so I can get a name tag like you. Because every single license plate is like Gaines 1, Gaines 2. Now Mila's got Gaines 3.
I mean, you have to have things labeled in life. What's the girl's name? Marie Kondo.
Are you gonna Marie Kondo your license plates right now?
My cars need to be condoed, so they're labeled. They're labeled, so I can know what's what.
Which car are you taking? And then you just got a new truck. You got a bigger truck.
Yeah, we got a van, and that van is being heavily used for our mobile stuff, which is, right now with this thing that's in the air, we're doing a lot of drive-up DJ parties where we literally pull up to wherever you are, play you a party for 30, 45 minutes, and then boom, we're out. And it's all from the van. There's no need to plug into anything. We're just off the van. So
what was what was like the big break for your, like, what was like the big catalyst that got you to where you needed to be?
Big catalyst that got me.
Changed it from Gumby to Gaines. Like, what happened?
Well, there was a few events that I did where I would leave the event, and whether it be corporate or like a tailgate that we got contracts for with UTSA, like it would be different things where I would leave the event, and it wasn't the client, right? Because every client's gonna say something like, "That was great,
Right.
that was good," right? But we would get big compliments from the staff working the events.
Cool.
And I tell people this all the time in the event industry. If you're not hearing anything at the end of the night, if you're not hearing anything at the end of the night from the staff, you're not doing anything.
Right.
That's just me being honest, because who sees what we do every single night or every week, I should say? It's the staff. They see DJs every single week. So at the end of the night, my goal is to have that bartender say, "Hey bro, you killed it." Or have that, that, what is it called? That venue manager say, "Hey, that was really good," because they see everything. And that was really it for me when I noticed that people were like, "Hey, you're doing good." Like, I was like, okay, cool. I got something here. Because there's no school. Like, you went to school to learn what you did. There's no school for us.
Yeah.
So you either have it or you don't have it, and some people don't have it, and they don't know they don't have it.
See, now you're putting the bad juju on my pasta right now. So
You're looking at me and laughing.
I was laughing
I don't
at.
have rhythm. I know I don't have rhythm.
No, I'm laughing. I can see people y'all in my peripheral, so I'm laughing. This smells good though.
okay, let's add tomato paste. So with the tomato paste, you always want to don't ever just put tomato paste in beef.
Was I supposed to go for this one or that one?
No, that one to stir. This one I just like it because it gets everything out.
Okay.
I don't know.
So put
When
this
you run
anywhere?
but you can use this one to push
To
it out.
escape it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
when you run like a business, I don't know, I'm like the worst. My friends all know it because they'll watch me like scraping a bowl and there's nothing in there. I'm like, there's 5 more grams of sauce in there. Get it all out.
No comment.
Sauce don't grow on trees.
I can't comment on that.
Now turn on all the lights on and turn the AC down to 60. That's fine. But get all my sauce on my stuff. So.
Is that her talking to me over
Alexa,
there?
please stop. Thank you.
Did you just give her the
No, I talked to her. We are best friends. I talked to her like that.
Are we still alive there or did we freeze? Y'all let us know in the comments right now. I'm big on that too.
Oh yeah, we want to make sure you can see us.
Please let
this is
me
like
know.
a family reunion we've been waiting on for 5 years. Are we good? We're froze?
We froze.
Can
No
you hear
worries.
us or you can't hear us?
It's okay. We'll keep going. Just keep talking because it'll come back when it comes back.
Stirring.
I like that shot
Oh,
though.
you hear us? Okay, good. Then I was about to say some stuff about y'all, but
Can
now
I-
I won't.
can I
'cause now
tilt
you
it?
can hear me.
Ugh.
Can I put it this way?
It is, doing my stir.
Just stir. There you go, just stir. And if you want, you can put the lid back on.
All right.
Cooking along, we put the tomato paste in there. There you go. See, this is why I have the
Scraper,
tools.
scrape.
All right, we're back. We're back live. You can see us again. Hello.
I love this
Long time no
island.
see.
Shout out to your mom. This island.
Lisa says I can smell the goodness already.
Oh, Lisa, I wish you were here. Wish all of you guys were here. I wish we were like doing this like live. Like when COVID's over, we're gonna like live in person. Like when COVID's over, we're gonna have like a program. Melvin, hope you're listening. I want a stage. I want lights. I want camera. I want all y'all in the audience. We're gonna do like Food Network, Adesuwa style.
Adesuwa style. Wait, that means we have to bake
You
something.
know when I was like 5, I always wanted to be on Food Network.
Really?
It's gonna happen now. I'm gonna go. They interviewed me for a show.
If you see it, it can happen.
They interviewed me for a show,
And then what?
and it's COVID.
Oh.
It's not too late.
Just keep it right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just embroider on my next set of chef coats after my rebrand. I'm gonna put a Food Network symbol there, and then I dare y'all to tell me I wasn't on there because I watched it enough as a kid that I. Feel
Oh,
like I
you were
deserve-
on there. No,
Oh, yeah.
I just like the logo.
No, I
It's-
just like it. Just like the patch. I think I'll just add something.
the logo
Sprinkles.
is just nice.
Sprinkles. Anywho, okay, so now I know about you.
Donna says let's do it for that event.
Yeah, let's, right? Melvin.
I think Donna has the location.
Oh, we could do it at Donna's place. Out on the, can we do it? Ooh, Donna, don't tempt me because I want to be out there on that, you know how Donna's got the porch?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like
On the
ready.
porch,
The
that's your
porch,
stage, got
Y'all
some
can
lighting.
have the chairs over there.
Yeah, it's
Donna,
going down.
I'm coming.
It's going down.
Hey, don't tempt me with the good time. So I feel like I know a lot. I mean, I know a lot about you anyways, but tell me, like, you've given me some really solid advice, and I think one thing that I think all of us in the industry can respect is that you did such a good, I hate the word pivot, give me another word, but you did such a good job transitioning during COVID. Like there was a period of time, I think it only really took you like 3 weeks
Yeah, you're actually
to
spot
really
on.
figure it out.
You're spot
And
on.
I know we were talking almost at the time like daily about stuff.
Mhm.
But I remember like you thinking and like where you started with just like, I don't know, dude, let's just wait it out.
Mhm.
And then within about 3 weeks you were like, bam. And I think like out of everyone that I know, I really believe that you did the best job and from what I've seen on transitioning into our new norm.
Yeah.
So like, how did you get there? I mean, I kind of know how you got there, but how did you get there? What did you do? What do you see? Like, can you talk about that? Like,
Yeah,
what
well,
pushed you?
when everything happened, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. Like I just saw it coming in March, and immediately I just went into like Plan B mode of
Add the bell pepper.
what are we gonna do to keep some sort of money flow. But as you know me, I don't like to, for lack of a better phrase, this is a family show, but I don't like to half-ass anything. So I knew that I wanted to do some virtual trivia events and some virtual games, but I didn't want to put out something that wasn't ready. So while everybody was, and this is no knock on any other DJs or whatever, but while everybody was doing like a whole bunch of live streaming DJ sets and stuff, I was in the lab trying to figure out how I can make this work flawlessly and to where we can make it something that is accessible to corporate clients, because that was my goal, was to reach corporate clients. So as we're going along, we're basically testing it with event industry people, because if something goes wrong with y'all are gonna tell me. And that was my thing. I was like, cool, let me try this with my peers, because they're gonna let me know what's what from the start. So we get into doing virtual trivia. If you guys don't know, basically you show up, we have a good time, we have a live DJ, I host it myself, and then we play games based on different themes that we come up with. Some of our most popular themes were Harry Potter, Disney theme. Selena was a huge hit, and then of course my favorite, and which you made a cake for, was Tiger King.
That cake was legit, dude.
That was a
You
great.
gonna eat it if we put these in there?
Yeah, I'll eat it. I'm not that guy. I just can't do like
Well,
straight out of the bowl.
Okay, also in the olives, I only use half of what Campbell said to use. Not intentionally, I just the jar I bought. That's all that was in there, and I'm not an olive person. So.
Yeah, so with the virtual stuff, it was really me trying to figure out a way to keep my guys busy, because it just sucks. Like that you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs, and for us in our industry, everybody's just pumping out free live streams on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, and I was like, nah, we can do a little more. So when people got in, when we started bringing people in to the live trivias, I was like, okay, we can't just be here for nothing. Like, let's bring in some sponsors. So we highlighted my peers, which are you guys, event pros in the industry, had them sponsor a prize, and then in return, the players would contribute donations to a charity that we picked every week. So it was a win-win situation for the businesses, for us, and the charity. It was just great.
How much money? I feel like we all did good, but how much money did you end up raising? I mean, you're still going.
Yeah, we're still not done. A lot of people ask us regularly, when are you going to come back? Because we're kind of off and on and off and on. But that's because we're actually doing virtual events for clients all over the country now. But anyhow, we've raised it's like $2,700 so far,
good.
And that's just from people saying, "Here you go, like take this money." And
it's really cool because like when you're if you haven't played trivia with us, I strongly encourage you to do so. But and when we do it, like for the industries, like if you follow ILEA now, that if you're not part of ILEA now, you're gonna follow us online because you're watching us right now. If you play it, it's free to play.
Yeah, it's absolutely free. You don't have to donate if you don't want to.
The cool thing about it is, like when you're donating, people are probably only giving like $2, $5, $10, nothing crazy. So it's awesome that in 7-8 months that we've raised that much money. I say we because I was there. Raise that much money. we the collective friends here. We raised a lot of money.
Your ideas matter.
I donated.
You definitely donated. There are quite a few people. I know I could, off the top of my head, I could give a huge shout out to Art Menchaca.
Yes.
Huge donor. Larissa, huge donor. Armando, every single week donates. Picture Me SA took care of us. Melvin usually pitches in. Bartenders for You. There's countless people where obviously they wouldn't want me to be saying this right now on the camera, but we have some people that'll come in every week and they don't care if they win or lose the game. They're just there to support and donate to the charity, and I think that's super awesome.
I play every week and I win every time.
Last place, y'all, every single time. I don't know.
No, I did good. I did good on surprisingly, I did good on the Spurs one. Can you believe how good I did on the Spurs one?
I would just leave it at that. She can say what she wants to say, but
I did really good on the Spurs.
I look at the rankings.
You gave me a shout out on the Spurs one. Like, yo, you're in like top 10. I was like, yeah.
She did okay.
My dad helped me, but it's cool.
She did all right.
I did pretty good on the Spurs one.
Yeah.
Cool. So like, where do you see like us going? Like, what do you see the industry doing? Like, what's your 2021 prediction? Because 2020 we had a lot of vision, like we all thought we were going to.
Yeah, but I will say 2020. Well, going from 2019 into 2020, that transition. I remember or I recall, everybody just wait, because 2019 was like a weird year for the event industry. Everybody was like, just wait, because they're trying to get those dates. They want their date to be pretty with like 10/10, 2020, yada yada yada. And I was like, can't wait. We get to February, I'm like, looking good. March comes around. Oh no, everything changed. And basically everybody was, in my opinion, I think people were trying to fix too much instead of trying to take care of themselves. Just take care of you right now. And then we have to let it play out, because no one in this industry, in this region, can control what's going to happen.
Nope.
Like, I know venues right now in the city that are extremely safe, but they still can't do events.
They can't do nothing, yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing is why, sit there and rack your brain over how can I transition, how can I do this, yada, yada, yada. Just do what you do best and wait it out. It's going to be cool.
That's the best. Like, you tell me that all the time. You're like, because I've been in the middle of a rebranding. Winston's been involved with that since before the rebranding.
It's a lot.
And it's a lot. It was a lot. It's a lot more than even what we talked about. When I went to him the day, I was like, I think I'm going to do this. And he was like, about time. Him and Art Menchaca, but it's fine. It's fine. I listen eventually. So, but you've been telling me that too, because I've been like, I want to do something. Like, I want to run. I want to jump. I want to do this. And you're like, nope, just sit down.
Yeah.
You've been telling me that all the time. Like, you're like, just sit down and just let it take. If it's going to take the whole year, let it take the whole year.
Yeah.
Don't rush yourself. But I think I'm happy I took that advice because, this year, I mean, I think probably back when we first talked about, we talked about it pre-COVID, but at the beginning of COVID, we were like, by October, this is going to be all wrapped up.
Everybody, even me, I was like, oh, October.
It's done. We're good.
I had in my head, because everyone knows in the city of San Antonio that October, we all thrive. So in my head, I was like, oh, we're about to be quadruple booked in October. It's going down. And y'all, it's October. So
Yeah.
look, you just have to be realistic though. Everyone knows, or if you don't know me, sorry, I'm just speaking ahead of myself. I am
they know
very
us now
much.
because they're here with us. They're like in the kitchen, and
I
they're
mean,
like
just,
our best friends
just
too.
in life in general, I'm very much a realist, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it whatsoever, but I am positive when it comes to the way people are, people are reacting in our industry, because I feel like everybody's ready to do something. Everybody is.
We're gonna add in the pestos.
Yeah, we got a little browning happening on the bottom. That's the right
good.
term.
We're gonna deglaze it.
Oh,
we should do that. We should deglaze. Duh, because I have wine here. We're gonna deglaze it with
Did I fog up the lens?
We're gonna deglaze it with this 180 grams of quality Malbec from the finest vineyard in Costco. Hey, Costco, if you're listening, I mean, your quantities are a little bit high for this, but I like Visa, so it's fine. I have hey Visa, if you're listening, I have a Visa, and I feel like you owe me one. Credit card fee. So anyways, deglazing is when we have some browning on the bottom. The wine is gonna help pull this out. If you have kids at home, all the alcohol gets cooked out from the heat, and it just really is a flavoring thing. As long as it doesn't really matter, you don't have to buy the most expensive wine to cook with. I definitely would say don't buy cooking wine because that's gonna hurt your mouth. But don't buy cooking wine.
Yeah,
but it doesn't
rough.
have to be the most expensive wine. Just as long as it's something you can drink, then it's gonna taste good.
Oh, that's good advice, because I never know. I'm like, it's red. No.
Yeah, as long as you can drink it. If it tastes good to drink it, it'll be fine to cook with it. It doesn't have
Sounds
to
good to
be
me.
the fanciest stuff on the street. So we'll let that do a thing for a minute.
It's looking good, bubbling.
Yeah, I really think like you were telling me that too for like October. You're like, but I think in my mind, what I wanted to be ready for October. And then I'm happy though, but you were always good at like saying pump your brakes. And I think everything is going to happen in its time. I say we all just take it day by day, honestly.
Yeah, you really do have to take it day by day. And don't get me wrong, like I go nuts when I don't have anything to do, like straight up. But if you're just running in circles, like what are you doing? You know what I mean? If you can change gears and do something cool, like pick up a cool new hobby or start running marathons and triathlons and stuff like that, yeah, by all means. But I feel like a lot of people are spinning their wheels with their business, and you don't have to do that. It's okay to just relax and say, okay, it's coming when it comes.
Have you done like, so I know for me personally, like, I mean, I'm in the middle of a rebranding, so of course I'm doing work, but I have been taking classes from around the country. So I took a class from a guy in Peru, been in contact with them. I've been just taking a lot of different things, and I think it's really impacted my style as well, that maybe if I had not had COVID happen, maybe I wouldn't have done it. Have you been studying anything different, doing anything different? How, like, anything that's like, hey, let me find the new trim or a new trend or something like that going on.
Yeah,
we're gonna add this into while you're talking.
That's a good point. Like,
I have a question.
Go for it.
Someone is asking why not use cooking wine.
Because it's gross. It's just cooking wine is like, so in France. In France, we have a day, and it's called Beaujolais Village Day. So Beaujolais Village is the first day of wine. So we all go out on the streets with our parents' money. Because the only people who can afford to live in Paris are the people who aren't from Paris. So we all go out on the street and we get wasted on this €2 wine, and it's not good. So I think cooking wines like Beaujolais Village and cooking wines down here, it just has no flavor. It's not going to add anything to your dish. So I would just say, instead of you paying probably $6 a bottle for cooking wine, just pay $4 and get an actual bottle of real wine. you're gonna have better flavor in your food than you would if you use cooking wine. So if a recipe says cooking wine, you're welcome. Just use real wine. If you don't have a bottle of wine, I'm kind of running low, but I have enough, so you'll be all right.
Probably easier to find too, right?
Cooking
Just in
wine's like in
general.
the cooking. I don't know. Yeah,
No,
like
I mean
everywhere.
regular wine.
Regular wine, yeah, HEB for sure. I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
walk in and
cooking
it's
wine's
there.
expensive. I don't know how much it is, but I know it's not like it's not $2. Like it's not €2. So thank you, Monica, for assisting us today with the dishes. To make sure we don't have any loud noises for you. Okay, so tell me what you were gonna say. Do you remember what you were gonna say?
I forgot what I was gonna say, but
We
I'm
were
gonna
talking about,
go.
like, what were you working on during?
Oh, what I
like,
was
what,
doing
what
to
have
like
you been
get better.
studying? Have you been doing anything?
Yeah, any and every webinar that comes my way,
Okay.
I do examine and I say, okay, how can I use this? And I try to go to it. I know. If you're like me, every time you get a Zoom email, you're like, golly, not another email, not another Zoom, because it's just different.
I have to say that smells really good.
But
I haven't made this in advance.
myself and I hope y'all have 3D. I just splashed this on the camera. Myself and my wife, we do a lot of just virtual learning in general, because we believe that if you're not making yourself better actively, you're going to end up an old fart who just does stuff the same way for 20 years. We really believe that.
Yeah. I think like a lot of people have done a really good job. I'm sorry. Here you go. That's what the spatula's for. This is 500 grams of pasta. When you measure it when it's raw.
Yo,
But I think-
wait. Before you go to that next subject you're going to go to, or that response, can y'all see this shot? Like, look at this quality camera that we're working with right here.
I just want to
Look at the
say-
quality camera. Big shout out to my boy, Jerry. Picture Me SA in the house. They don't just do photo booths. They do cooking shows. So if you need a cooking show, let's get it. You're watching from Mississippi, we will fly him out. Southwest has middle seats open for every flight, so we can make it happen. He's like, I don't know about that, Chief.
I do want to say, I don't know if y'all saw the picture where we posted the picture. If we will post a picture. So this whole thing, right? This whole show was Winston and Art telling me to get my life together, right? So then I was been really busy. I had some very big weddings. I had some personal stuff going on. And thank you, Monica. And I have like been really tired. I saw Monica on Monday. I couldn't even finish the sentence. So I literally didn't give any good instructions on. I told them what I was. I think we're good on that actually. So I didn't give them any good instructions on what we were. I was like, I'll type up a plan for you, but I'm more of a wing it kind of personality. Like we'll figure it out. And Jerry came over today, and he was like, where do you want to do this from? And he's like, I'm gonna have 2 cameras for you. I'm gonna give you lights. I'm gonna give you. Man, I'm like literally on Food Network right now. Like I don't even need to go to Food Network anymore because I got my own cooking show, Food Network.
Hey, look, Food Network. If y'all are seeing me, I'm not denouncing Food Network. She can say what she wants to say,
No.
but y'all can call me. I'll be a
Well,
DJ
no,
on
you
any
wanna be-
show.
You want to be my
I'll be your DJ at the show.
Okay,
but
cool.
you just denounced them, so I don't
No,
know.
I mean, Food Network, you can just pay for this video. You can pay us right now. This is entertaining. I don't know. Y'all all need to go out and write a letter to Food Network and say, I deserve a show. No, it's not risotto. This is orzo. So if you've never had orzo pasta, I don't think a lot of people cook with orzo pasta.
Let me ask you a question. So
Okay.
when I'm doing something in a pot like this, and I feel, what is it, the caramelization at the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm a scraper.
Yeah, you scrape it off.
Is
You
that
don't-
correct?
You can scrape it if you like. You can scrape it while you're stirring because you've been stirring constantly. You will scrape it off.
Okay.
But if you,
It's
like,
either
let's say
I'm a
you-
good cook
let's
or I
say
don't like
you
washing
Let's
dishes.
just say you put it over there and you leave it
Okay.
and you walk away because Mila's jumping over the couch
Yeah.
and you come back and it's stuck. Don't scrape it.
Don't scrape it,
If
but
you-
continuously
But
scraping.
if you're stirring, you can pull it. So what's happening is like, yeah, you're feeling it grab the pan.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen if you continue to scrape it afterwards? It's burnt. It's already burned.
Let's
So-
say continuously scraping 3 times fast. Ready, set, go.
Continuously scraping,
continuously scraping, continuously scraping,
continuously
and
scraping.
shot.
This friend here. All right,
What's
so
next?
we're done.
Oh, we're done.
Oh, and if you feel like it's scraping a lot, then you can just unplug it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to turn this thing off. So can you
So
just hit
unplug
that
it?
switch? Yeah, just hit that switch.
Look at that, everybody. Hamburger helper. Let's go.
Can you put hamburger helper?
Oh, hamburger helper.
Hamburger. So you can dump it in there.
Dump
I'm
it
gonna
in
give you
there.
Another one of my wonderful spatulas that I'm not getting paid to advertise. But
All right,
they're
Jerry,
awesome.
we ready for this money shot? I think this is the part everybody wants to see. Here we go.
Oh wait,
Can
Jerry,
they
we're in
catch
the wrong
that?
spot. Hold on,
Here.
we're gonna rearrange for
I'm
this.
gonna
Because
move it.
Winston Gaines, Tanya will not believe that Winston cooked this.
Not the camera. Not today.
You want to buy a new camera?
Nah, I'm
Well,
good.
like, I mean, you're doing well.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, are we ready?
Shout out to the dishes too. Very nice dishes.
Oh,
Come on,
thanks.
camera. Focus.
It's from Oneida Hospitality.
See,
If you
right
need a
now,
hookup.
it looks like Hamburger Helper. Focus. Focus. Oh, there it is. Now it's, what's this dish called?
Rizzo, red pesto,
Rizzo
pasta.
Zaffa.
Rizzo, red pesto,
And
pasta.
Malbec.
All right. Now, I
Cool.
think we're looking pretty
Yeah, you
okay.
get the rest of that.
See, I told you I'm a scraping queen. I can be here all day scraping pots. Y'all don't understand.
Hey, let
That-
me know in the
that
comments
noodle-
right now if there are any guys watching, any men, do you wear a metal band or do you wear a silicone wedding
You
band
gotta
like
tilt. Can you tilt better? Jesus,
Hold on,
you're
I'm
like
trying
the-
to give a product placement here
Okay, I'm sorry.
with Siri on the side. Shout out to Siri. She keeps me sane. Okay, what's next?
Have you ever called your Alexa Siri? And then
Oh, I don't mess with Amazon devices because I feel like if you have too many Alexas, you spend way more money. That's just me. That's just
All
me.
right. Wow. Well, I don't order from my Amazon. I don't know. I resisted.
Oh, you never ordered from her?
Heck no.
Oh, okay.
You know, I have an 8-year-old in this house. She tries to order Amazon while I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
at
because
night.
I would be like, oh, can I get
Yeah.
5 coloring books?
Yeah, that's what they did that. Did you hear about that kid that
No.
did it? She ordered like a Barbie dream house and like 100 Barbies. Her mom had like a $10,000 credit card bill. Yeah, not today, Satan. Not today.
And
So Winston, Jessica said her husband wears a silicone band.
there you go.
Hi, Jessica.
Shout out to you, Jessica, and your silicone band wearing husband. I don't know your name, his name, but silicone band is where it's at. Because
Right.
I don't feel like I'm gonna damage my ring when I'm working and stuff. I like it.
So now, because I have 1,500 people in here, Winston, you get to do the final chef works. Jerry, can we get a shot?
Let's go.
Get a shot.
Hold on, this way.
This way. I don't know how to work the camera. I don't know.
Hold on. What are we doing first?
You're gonna do the money shot of Parmesan cheese. I have fresh grated Parmesan cheese.
Just grab it, right?
Just grab it and
Okay.
emerald gloss, emerald
Glossy.
This
Emerald
better
bat.
this better be on camera. Somebody record this part, cause I am going to do the.
Let's get the top. We need the top view of this, and hit us
Are
again.
y'all ready?
There you go. And then take your fresh julienne basil.
Wait, I missed a spot.
Okay. You missed like a lot of spots, but it's cool though.
I'm working on it. You see my mother goose? I call it the mother goose. All right, let's
And
go.
then hit it with some basil, and then we're
Just
done.
hit it.
Just hit it. Bam.
Bam.
There you
Bam.
go.
Bam.
All
Bam.
right, all right, that's enough.
Okay.
I want to kill it.
All right.
All right, so I have something cool to teach you
Okay.
because you're a dad,
Okay.
but I also, it's for dessert.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set this aside, or do you want? We should do like we need to do the money like
Doja says hi.
hi. I think we should do like a little. We gotta taste this first while it's fresh and hot. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna show you this.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna get us a little. Let me give you. You wanna see my?
I'm very excited.
I'll show you my other
I
pretty.
cooked something, y'all.
He did. Tanya, I'm sending some home for you, so don't worry about dinner tonight.
Let's go.
You're fed. All right, let me get a bowl.
Another shout out. I love shout outs. Every dish in this house is white. I love it. It's just matching.
Well, we just Marie
it's-
Kondoed our house.
It's texturized. Like, this is great.
We Marie Kondoed our house.
Okay.
Well,
I
like,
Marie Kondo
not
my
like-
cars.
So this is not white. This is brown. But this is what I got. It's close.
It's all good.
Scoop it up.
America, baby.
But we we Marie Kondoed our house. We got rid of all of our old china from England. Miss Gail, if you're still watching, you know what we're talking about. And we went to this nice, lovely Oneida china that I sell, or a broker. I'm a restaurant broker as well, guys. So if you ever
So
need the
you can get us
hookup,
these pieces.
yeah, if you need a hookup. I mean, we sell
But
commercial.
it'll be like 50 plus pieces,
yeah,
right?
it's commercial. So we sell Blodgett ovens. We do restaurants and
So if we get a group sale going,
yeah.
A
If y'all
group
all, you can order
sale.
some cases. You call me. I'll hook you up.
Shout out to the president over there, giving us a.
All right, that's enough, Winston.
Good-
'cause
oh,
I
okay.
have a task for you.
Okay.
I don't want you to get too full.
All
All
right.
right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Campbell. This is the moment of truth. I was supposed to cook this ahead of time and taste it, and then but I didn't. You ready?
We're gonna do real reactions, right?
No, you're gonna do nice reactions. Real reactions.
Here we go.
Still strong to tie, guys.
I just want. I actually like it. It's getting salt,
It needs a little salt. That's all we need is just a little salt.
but that's probably me.
But Dilshan, you would actually
Well, you know
enjoy
what?
this.
You know
would.
what though? Because I took the salt out of the olives.
Oh.
I soaked the olives. Maybe if I hadn't
And
soaked
we
the
did no
olives,
salt
then I didn't
whatsoever.
add any more salt back.
Yeah, I'm a salt guy. In the house, I'm like, give me that salt.
It's good though.
That's me.
I guess like if you don't soak your olives, then you'll have enough salt.
Or you could just do no olives at all, right?
No olives and add salt.
Because it's unnecessary.
But I think
but
it's good. I'm happy
This is
with
good.
it.
This is good. I would make this. And
You just did.
my only thing with cooking is, and if you feel like I do, drop me a thumbs up in the
towel
comments when I
over
say this. It's the ingredients that I
Like a
slip
wet
up on.
towel?
When I get a new recipe and it has like 40 things on there that I have to go get from HEB, I'm not excited. So let me know if you agree.
HEB delivery.
HEB delivery, then they give you like the busted up bananas that you don't want, or they'll give you some grapes that somebody already got a couple out of. I gotta go get it myself.
Well, I want to teach you something
Okay.
because I feel like this will positively impact your life,
Okay.
and I'm here for positively impacting people.
Anybody know which one of these?
That one's yours.
Let's go.
I don't lose my drink, man. I'm a Zeta. I know about my drinks.
Michelle Smith Harper says hi, and it looks delicious.
Ooh, hello.
Hey, you, Michelle Smith Harper. Would you like to buy this apron on QVC? Let me tell you how.
So I made these tarts.
Whoa, let's
So tomorrow,
go.
another plug for our member Art. I will
Okay.
be at the Red Berry. So if any of you guys are doing the Red Berry tour tomorrow, I'm bringing over these Red Berry tarts.
And I'm going as well. So
Are you
if
gonna
you
be
would like
there?
to, yeah, if you guys want to come and just say, hey, you suck at cooking to my face, I'm all about
gonna
it.
be there all day
Just
with
be
me?
there. Not all day.
Okay.
I'll talk to Art though. Maybe he needs some music. We'll
I'll be
see.
there all day, so you should come. 11 to 5. So I made these
Ooh.
Red Berry tarts. Tomorrow they're gonna be a little bit different.
Look at
But
that.
so they have like a lemon cream bottom,
They look good.
and they have a raspberry, strawberry, red berry jam I made from scratch on top.
So y'all can make little cute stuff like this.
Yeah, I did it for your wedding, bro.
Okay. Well, I was trying to help you out, but I
Okay,
guess
sorry.
you weren't taking that bait.
So,
Cool.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, we do very small miniature. Welcome to Cooking with Adesuwa, guys. You supposed to make something. We're not done. Damn, that's why I made 3 because I knew he was gonna mess this up.
This is good.
Hey, we didn't burn the food, so
This is
therefore I
good.
knew something was gonna go right.
This is good.
All right, well you gotta make this thing.
All right,
So,
let's
okay,
make it.
just finish that. Winston. So for Winston's, I do pastry bars and wedding cake. So I did Winston's wedding cake, which I think was amazing. And we also did these lovely little to-go boxes or gift boxes for his guests. And it had his favorite thing in there, pecan pie, which I promised to make, but I didn't have time. Sorry. So I made these tarts instead because I know you like tarts. And I put like Pun de Pavlo in there.
No, here's my thing. I'm not really a tart person, but this isn't tarty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I like this a lot. This is mild, but it still has that little. It's,
Yeah.
it's just enough. This is good.
Well, thank you. So what I do is I take my heavy cream and I put, I take vanilla beans like from the store, from my HEB. Can I get a gift card? And I put the $20 vanilla beans in here.
Meanwhile,
and
Whole Foods is like,
What? Oh, I do like Whole Foods. They're just, Amazon's, I love Amazon, same thing.
Amazon. You mean HEB?
No, Amazon is Whole Foods.
Oh yeah, Amazon Prime now. Okay,
It's
moving
Whole
on.
Foods.
Moving
Okay. Anyhow, so I take heavy cream. Stop distracting me. I'm trying to make my Food Network premiere.
on.
Hello guys. So what I do is I take my heavy cream and I put it in a saucepan and I warm it up and I stick the vanilla beans and I let it steep. Then I pour it into this nice mason jar from Hobby Lobby where I also like gift cards. And I store it in the refrigerator and I allow it to steep. So on the bottom of my, I don't think you can see it. I don't think I can
I
get
got
the
you.
angle. I should put the lid back on because I don't trust you. There's vanilla beans on the bottom and I let it steep. So anyways, what I do with this is for my pastry bars, I make all of the mousses and stuff with vanilla flavored cream, but I also like it because my daughter likes to eat whipped cream out of a can like any other good kid. but I like fresh whipped cream on top of ice cream, desserts, whatever. So I'm gonna teach you something because I know you're a dad, and Mila likes probably whipped cream, and it's just gonna be easy.
And one on the way.
I know, I'm so excited. So what I did is I put this bowl in this, and this is like the best whisk ever. If you don't have one, you need to get one. It's called a balloon whisk. If you ever try to whip egg whites by hand, or you try to, whip cream by hand, you need a balloon whisk because it looks like a balloon and it has more air that goes through it. Nobody ever does that because this is America, and Le Cordon Bleu Paris, France prepared us for war, as my best friend told me. So, but when your equipment goes down, you need a balloon whisk. So here's the balloon whisk.
All right. So just order this tonight on Amazon, like,
I
because
don't think you can order from Amazon. I'll find y'all a link. I got you.
Cool.
So anyways, you pour some cream in there, and then Winston, you can tilt your bowl.
Tilt my bowl.
And then whisk away, bro.
Just go.
Just go.
I don't feel like I'm
be
doing
scared.
anything.
You gotta like whisk.
Is this right?
Yeah. So like a flick of the wrist.
Like
Flick of the wrist.
like this?
No. God. Like this, Winston.
Cool.
Okay, now you, because I already cooked all this food. So
Okay.
I did all my pre-prep.
Amazon indeed has balloon whisk.
They do?
$8.99 on Prime. You can get it tomorrow.
Ooh,
Tell it to the people. They
so
can't
Prime,
hear him. They can't hear him. Tell it to the people.
$8.99 on Prime. You can get yourself a balloon whisk.
Focus.
We're out of focus.
Focus.
We're out of. Pull it
There it
together.
goes.
There we go, Cannon.
How much more of this?
A lot.
Okay.
Can you go a little harder? There you go. Like whisk it like you're like, get your anger out, like your rage. Dig deep.
That forearm.
It's
Yeah.
burning.
A little bit more. You're gonna be fine.
Okay.
A lot more.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
I'll see you at Christmas. See, so at my college, Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, France, we were not allowed to use equipment. So I literally made buttercream, whipped cream, cakes,
Oh, it's turning
brioche,
into a cream.
all that stuff by hand, every single class. And I only had 2 hours to do it, to make a whole cake. So Winston, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to finish. Are you serious?
Wait.
Richard?
All right. So look, my question was. I got
Okay.
tired. I'm sorry, y'all. My question
Wow.
is.
What?
Could you just use a machine for this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you know what? Why do you need? We all need to lose some
Oh
calories.
wow! Look at this. Can we get this? Look at that.
Sorry, well, I'm right-handed.
It took her like 10 seconds, and then boom, y'all.
Well, you kind of like helped me out.
Let me see if I can get the camera to come in on that.
We're not there yet, though. It's a little
It turned into
loose.
cream
It's a little
immediately.
loose. We just need to like.
The lighting is not helping, but it really did turn into cream. Look at that texture compared to what we
let's
started
get in
with.
it. Soft.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna let you keep doing that, then I'll interview you. So
Oh God. Here
people
we go.
call you, they hit you up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's a wedding,
Okay.
and they're thinking that they want to do a cake and some and some little treats to go alongside.
Okay.
Do you just say, "Hey, what do you think of this?" or you say, "What do you want?" Like, how does that go?
We are, so my business, which we're changing our name to a Sukar. New news right here on ILEA. It's a Sukar. Means sugar, for those of you who don't know.
How you spell it?
ASKUAR.
Oh, okay, I could do that.
And if you're going to be at Redberry tomorrow, you will see a version of our new logo. What we do is they will call us. We have some standard cake flavors.
Okay.
So I have standard cake flavors, but we also have, we'll do custom pastry bars. So the thing right now, especially with COVID, but we're doing it anyways, thanks Carrie Weber for that. We would do your wedding cake, and then we'll do a smaller wedding cake, and we'll replace it with 500 pastries. So I'll post a picture.
Oh, okay.
I'll share a picture with the group on ILEA, if that's cool with my ILEA buddies.
Yeah.
But of a wedding bar we just did last week, but they had good old Brooke, congratulations. She had a beautiful wedding cake that fed 75 people, and we did 500 miniature pastries. So
I love it.
I'm gonna let you top this off, and I'm gonna let you try this pastry all over again.
Oh.
With the whipped cream on top.
Oh. That's what it was. Hey, thank y'all for being here for the duration. Those of you that stuck around, how much it is? About yay?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
You make yourself happy.
For those of you that stuck around the whole time, I'm gonna put a dollop. Right?
A dollop, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say it
A
again? Like, can you say
dollop.
it more like intense, like with the DJ voice?
I'm gonna put a dollop
Okay, that's a lot, Winston. How are you gonna put that in your mouth?
of Daisy.
How am I gonna put that in my mouth? Okay.
I feel like we should just put all of it.
Stop.
Why
All
not?
right, well, we're going to be done after this. We're going to take a bite of this tart with y'all, and then we're going to be finished because after that, we're going to have to recover. But I appreciate all of you guys joining us for Cooking with Adesuwa. We're going to be doing it again next month and every month thereafter for the rest of my entire life because I like this.
Please drop us
And
a bunch of
Mike
likes right now,
and
please.
Armando.
Likes.
El Presidente.
Please like it.
Yeah,
Like
like
it.
us because we're fun.
Like it.
Armando El Presidente has asked, he came in today, he's like, I want to do this. I'm like, everyone wants to do this. Duh, it's me. But Armando's going to be here, and we're going to do a special Halloween edition for your Saturday. You know, Halloween's on a Saturday? You already know that. You're probably already booked. But we are going to do something for your Halloween parties at home. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm thinking sweet treats and tricks. So trick or treat with us next month. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you joining us for this, and I hope it was informational. Y'all cook food. Cheers. Adios. Great job, Winston. I'm proud of you.
Good job. I'm proud of you too. Good job, everybody. Or thank y'all for watching.
All right, ready? Let's go. It's freaking good.
What kind of cream is that?
What cream? It's good, right?
It literally tastes like Starbucks.
Oh, it makes Starbucks.
I like this.
It's good, right?
That's good.
It's like,
That's really good.
it's like money.
I respect that.
Oh, God.